It looks like we do not have a lot of time left. Every time Bitcoin goes down towards 60, it gets bought up and shoots straight back to the all-time high. And altcoins respond very positively once that happens. So I think that once we really blast through new all-time highs, altcoins could explode. And obviously, what explodes more than altcoins that don't have any selling pressure yet? So let's take a look at that. Welcome to the Fomo Factory. Subscribe to the channel, turn the bell notification on, and like the video. Of course, if you like the video, check out the Patreon down below. There's a sale. There was a sale going on for Evermoon, incubated by Seedify, backed by Immutable X. We have a lot of private sales coming up. Some of my favorite crypto gaming projects are coming into our Patreon. So definitely do not miss out. If you feel like, shit, I can't afford any good lunch pads, this is another opportunity. And today, I would like to talk about 5 more projects that are coming up that I think you should keep your eyes on, because I talked about 5 not too long ago, and they are like maybe 50, man. So I just want to talk about 5 more and how you can potentially get your hands on them as well. So like I said at the beginning of the video, look at Bitcoin being bullish, bro. Every time we get down to these lower levels, right? Every time we get down to this $60,000, people be like, up again. And there we go. And we are flirting with the all-time high all the time. Now, I said in, I don't know, yesterday or the day before in that video, I said like, hey guys, it wouldn't surprise me if we just go down towards, 50 and a half, maybe 50 worst case scenario, and just do sideways boring stuff for a couple of months. Then again, it wouldn't also surprise me to just shoot straight up to like 80K or so. And I just don't like predicting short-term stuff. It's more like gambling, in my opinion. You won't take me serious if I do that. So what I rather do is, talk about the long-term mindset that I have. And the long-term mindset that I have is Bitcoin will go way beyond 100K. We get an intense alt season, and pre-sales are by far the best way to make money with crypto. These are the 3 things that I feel like, okay, this is quite positive for me to happen, right? So let's talk about that. So like I said, there are 5 projects I wish to cover. Now, you must understand that new projects, of course, perform way better in a market where a lot of money is sitting, right? So with Bitcoin, there's already quite some money sitting. In the altcoin market as well, right? The altcoin market is sitting at cycle highs as well. And it's kind of doing the same as Bitcoin, of course, but at lower levels, right? The altcoin market is not sitting at all-time highs yet. We still have 40-50% to go. But also, every time Bitcoin goes down, the altcoin market goes down, which ends up being a great buying opportunity at the 0.5 retracement. And we shoot straight back up, right? So you can trade this market so far pretty well. 20% gain right here. It could be 50% on your actual altcoins. So newer altcoins have the potential to do way more. So let's cover 5 of those. First one is Versus X. Now, this has the utility where a lot of money is sitting also outside of crypto, right? Versus X is the first of its kind skill-based wagering ecosystem focused on realistic sport games. That is something that, like I said, without crypto, people are using that all the time already, right? And now it's coming to crypto, and I think that's super bullish. Now, what I really like about this project, just by looking at that Twitter already, is they don't have like 300,000 followers, which are probably fake, with 2/3 of it. No, they just have a realistic amount of following, right? So they are trying to grow very organically, which I respect a lot. But they also, what I think is super important, who is following them? And if you look at who's following them, Scott Herman, founder of Whack Me Games, for example, the complete Seedify team, basically, Johnny Asopedia, because their seed sale or strategic, at least an early sale, was also happening on Nexus. But Gaming, GameStarter, Altora, Neo Tokyo, Xborg, Hyperplay, Chappies, Web3 Wills, one of the best projects out there. My project. So they have a lot of important eyes on them, and I think that's super important, actually. Now, here's a sneak peek at play versus X action. So if you look at this, very good because you want to play the game to get better to eventually profit from that, right? There's like it's integrated with crypto for a reason. You get by playing this game. So I love it. Do follow them on Twitter. I don't know where they are going to release, but they have an AMA with Red Kite, so there is a very decent chance that they are going to release on Red Kite. Gamespad, already sold out. Now, the fact that, well, I do know where they're going to release because all their Twitter page is full with it. They also sold out on Bull Perks already. So that's very positive. They have all these launchpads, and it would not, but that's speculative and not a promise right here. It would not surprise me if they come to Seedify as well. As like I said, the whole Seedify team is following them on Twitter as well. So you have so much information just on their Twitter already. And let's take a look at the Moonsheet, because they are going to release with an initial market cap of just $1.1 million. Now, if you look at what kind of utility it has, that's crazy low. That's crazy low. They're on the Polygon network. Beautiful. $100 million circulating market cap is 100x. And I don't want to be the guy that says, oh, 100x here, 100x there. But I think it is actually possible for this project to eventually hit 100x. But we also, of course, have to take a look at the dilution because that definitely matters. But like I said, if you just look at the utility already, that definitely works in their benefit. So, man, I'm already super bullish about it. And we haven't even gone over their website yet. So can you imagine? So let's take a real quick look at the website. I don't want to make a full video about every one of these projects, but I want to give you some good information about it, of course. So it's a studio, actually. And they have quite the experience already. They have a lot of information about the founding team as well, what their track record is, where they used to work. And it's also great that they are actually fans and gamers of sports and etc. So it takes fans to become great builders, in my opinion. I don't want anybody from outside of gaming developing a crypto game. That doesn't make sense at all, right? So if you look at where they, what the like I said, what the track record is. Yeah, that's beautiful, right? It makes a lot of sense that this huge team is behind the project, and that gives me a lot of trust. Also, they have quite the affordable NFT collection, so do check it out on Magic Eden or on OpenSea. Sorry, brain fart. Do check it out. It's a way to already get exposure to the project. Next one, I don't know, man. The hype is real. It's really real. It's Block Games. Probably already heard about it. It was a big discussion in our Telegram group as well, of course. And Block Games, they had the pre-sale. By the time you watch the video, the pre-sale is over. But if anything, you should be in there if you missed the pre-sale. Sorry, it might be a banger. I love everything about this project. They have such an intense amount of hype. Also, their follower list is like the whole crypto space has their eyes on them, which is super important. And their block token is about to release. I love it. I absolutely love it. This really has the hype. It has the utility. It's completely perfect. So we covered this before, but I do want to mention it again in this video because it is now coming towards the TGE, and keep it on your radar at least. Build your universal player profile. What the cool thing is, you can already download the app on the Play Store, the App Store, whatever, and it has more than 100k downloads already, and the app actually looks quite fantastic if you ask me, and this is something that you definitely should use. So yeah, let me tell you a little bit about it, what to compare it with. So you know, when you have, for example, the Play Store itself or Xbox or whatever, you play these games and you earn points for whatever game you are playing, right? That's this, right? But then crypto related. So all the crypto games that you play, you can actually earn points right here. So this is the literal center of crypto gaming, of mobile crypto game, not even only mobile, but mainly mobile crypto gaming. It's the complete center. I love to invest in those kind of infrastructures, ecosystems, like also studios, not just individual games, but more the bigger things, because this has a way higher success rate. What I like very much about this project as well, at the economic side of things, that the pre-sale, like people were saying, like, oh, I just get a little bit in the pre-sale. Yeah, if everybody gets a fucking lot in the pre-sale, then where's the buying pressure on the open market, right? Or for the usual actual product. Now, you see that was just 5%. Team gets 15%, investors 17%, and the rest, the biggest part by quite far, is going to the actual utility, the ecosystem and the community rewards. So if you really want to get these tokens, you should use the product, and the product that's being used makes the token also more valuable. So they thought about it. Fully diluted valuation 60 million. Sounds like a lot, but for this kind of project with this amount of hype, I don't know if this is actually a lot. This is quite low, and this definitely has a 15-20x potential, if you ask me. So as you see the shorter term timeline, airdrop season ongoing, lucky rolls were ongoing, community pre-sale, well, now it just finished, and the TGE coming as well. So you can get all this information on the website right there. So, do check it out. Don't fade this one. Definitely don't fade this one. I think you're going to miss out big time. Next one, which I love as well, well, I all love them, otherwise I wouldn't be talking about it, is Bonus Block. So also a block, right? But Bonus Block is a Web3 engagement protocol. Get rewarded for engaging. And that, like the utility, reminds me of Chappies, right? Chappies is also some kind of a socialify engagement kind of protocol. And if we look at Chappies, I mean, that's the only comparison I can make, right? But if we look at Chappies, these kind of projects, people have like, there's question about that, right? People want that because it's important for projects to engage. Like that people engage with these projects, that there's a lot of talking about it, that people use the product. And if you can do that and also get rewarded for it at the same time, I can imagine that brings a lot of organic traction to the project. Now, they are pleased to announce that our fourth and last IDO will be on Bybit. So the listing is going to be on Bybit as well. So they already had their IDOs, and their IDOs went like quite well. Eclipse, for example, great new launchpad, very fantastic. So yes, you are you are a little late. I mean, it's not even listed yet. So you are not late, but you might want to check it out on Bybit, because Bybit is really bringing the great projects lately. So you can go to their announcement right there and get the information that you need. And it is going to take place on, let's see, the 30th is a snapshot, right? So if you watch this video on time enough, you can still get it through there. Yeah, Bybit, if you look at what they did with gaming, made a lot of people a lot of money. So they explain it very simple on the website, and I think that's the best way to explain it to make you bullish on the project. How it works: 3 steps: sign up, connect your wallet to start tracking your on-chain activity and be a part of the marketplace. Interact, become more worthy by participating and grow your wallet quality tier and increase the dollar amount worth as an on-chain user. And then 3, receive rewards. Claim your rewards every week. Analyze and learn about your overall interaction with Web3 to maximize your earnings. So you're learning, you're doing what you usually do, you're interacting, and you're getting paid for it. Why not use Bonus Block then? Like, that's the question that I have, and I cannot answer that. And as long as I cannot answer that question, I'm really very bullish on the project. So there are 1.4 million registered users already, $3,000 available in rewards with 9 campaigns so far. And that doesn't sound like a lot, but it is just new. We're really in the footsteps of it right now. So do check it out. Completely love it. Go mess around with the project. I think you're gonna like it, and this is a really good thing. This is the kind of project that people are not interested in the project for the token. People are interested in the project for the project. That kind of project is what Bonus Block is. Next one is one that I was super happy with, because Seedify, they announced like, okay, we're going to release MetaDose. And MetaDose, in my opinion, is one of the better looking Web3 games out there. And then Cetify said like, yeah, just doesn't really fit anymore with what we do. It's not that they think it's a bad project, no hard feelings there, but it's not a match anymore. So Cetify dropped it, and I was like dropping tears with it. But then they announced that it's going to release on Spartadex, and Spartadex is a very top-notch, top-tier, good, affordable, professional gameplay as having launchpad, which I absolutely love, and we talked about it from the early stages already. And Metadose is going to be one of the next releases. Now, that feels good to me, because everything that Spartadex touches turns into gold, man. It's absolutely incredible what they're doing. So Metadose is coming to Spartadex, for example. And Metadose looks great. So if you look at the quality of the project, and that's the thing with Twitter, it just doesn't always render it perfectly. So it's way more better graphics than what you see right here. But this looks absolutely fantastic, and this looks like a super fun game to play. It reminds me a little of what's the name of that game? A game that I used to play a lot, at least. Just Cause, that's what I mean. It has some Just Cause vibes. It doesn't exactly look like it, definitely not, but it gives me some of these vibes. So anyway, Metadose, it looks quite fantastic. It's backed by AVAX, which is, of course, a very positive sign. It's also built on AVAX, and yeah, that's the gaming chain, actually, right? Together with Ethereum on IMX, of course, but Metadose, no, I absolutely love it. If we do go to CryptoRank, because that's the website that I use to track the IDOs, Metadose, you can see their token is called Second, and it's on GameFi. Spartadex doesn't show it here, but it's going to be on Spartadex. Cetify is going to drop it. Doesn't matter. They have a good lineup of launchpads. Now, the fully diluted valuation is just 16 million for such a game. I think that's super low. The initial market cap, excluding liquidity, I think though, is 600k, so somewhere close to a million, something like that. That's completely low, of course. That's completely low. If you look at the IDO, 20% at TGE, 2-month cliff, and then 6 months of linear vesting. So a very good vesting schedule for the people who would like to participate in the IDO. These are the tokenomics right here, and this is the vesting schedule, so you could check it out. And what I really, really, really like is that for the things that don't really benefit us, like team tokens or advisory, long vesting. So the public sale actually has a good benefit right here. But I also feel like this is the kind of project that after the public sale is done, then it pumps, right? That's sometimes it's what you see. So I would say if you get into the pre-sale, be a little careful. Don't sell it all at once, because these things are, of course, also meant for the long term, and also lot of interesting eyes on them, a lot of big people, big influencers, big launchpads, big content creators, other projects, they follow them, right? So that's super important, of course. If you go to the homepage, by the way, play the beta on Steam. So that's really cool as well. It's already playable, so you can check out the beta, and yeah, you can see the graphics a little bit better, so it looks quite fantastic if you ask me. And this is definitely one of these projects that is proving that crypto gaming is getting a lot better in this cycle than what it was before, right? So you can check out the website right here, learn about the utility of the token, of course, and why do we need the token? Can you just earn the token, or do you really need the token to play the game and get better? Well, answer yes. You want to have, of course, a very good buying pressure for the token. And the partners are not like little guys as well, right? Ava Labs or Cetify again, but Layer Zero, Stardust, Third Web, pretty interesting if you ask me. So Metadose, really cool. Do check out Free Mint. I don't know if we missed that by now or that it's still coming. Sign up. Do check it out. I don't know this from the top of my head, but the token sale is actually what I am very interested in. And it looks like mint quality 0 out of the 2,222. Looks like this is still coming up. So make yourself able to get into that mint, because if the game is a success, the NFTs will be, of course, as well. And the last one, really quick, I will make a full video about this because I just absolutely love the utility, but it has the niches, it has the right narratives, it has the utilities. Soulstorm. Soulstorm is the fully automated IDO platform on Solana, aka it's built on one of the most popular chains at the moment, and it has the utility that's gaining most money in crypto right now, which is Launchpad. So 1 + 1 is 2, and this is a no-brainer for me. You can be completely brain dead and still figure out that Soulstorm is a project that you want to keep your eyes on. Let's take a real quick look at their Twitter. If you look at who's following them, that's Cetify again, Ran Nuner from Crypto Banter, and Spartadex as well. So that might indicate something really interesting. So go to the Twitter. I don't know where they are going to get listed. Dowmaker is tweeting about them. So that looks super interesting if you ask me. So go a little over the Twitter and do check it out. They seem to have the real right eyes on them. And Soulstorm, yeah, what can I say, man? This is something that you want to be early on. The platform looks absolutely fantastic, if you ask me. It looks super easy as well. You can create your own token right there. So it's kind of the pink cell of Solana, but then the quality is completely there. And with their Launchpad, of course, that's super interesting. So you can create Launchpad, Launchpad lists, Launchpad tiers, IDOs. So again, it's kind of the pink cell of Solana. And if you know what a insane, there are a lot of scams on pink cell, but that's not necessarily pink cell's fault. That's more of the idiots that use it. But if Soulstorm seems to, move it into a certain direction, then this could be huge. This could be absolutely freaking huge, and we can absolutely be at the beginning of something that's so big. So do check it out. Their own token is dropping. Once I have more information, I will cover that as well. But this is definitely one of my favorites, guys. So yeah, that's it for today. Again, if you feel like, man, I cannot participate in all these pre-sales, whatever, do check out the Patreon. We have a lot of interesting private sales. Like I said, one of my favorite, or a couple of my favorite crypto gaming projects are coming there as well. We managed to get our hands on it, so do check it out. For now, if you like the video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn that bell notification on, and let me know which one of these 5 are you most bullish on. Give me a good reason, and I will pick one winner that gets $100 for just give me a good reason. All right, take care.